Hi, I'm Radian. Let's get back to that game. So go to play trunk. Transfer your save to the latest version. Apparently there's a new build. Yes. Okay. Successful. Loading. Alright. So we are Radian the Spearbearer. Oops. Demonspawn of Fedhas. Check the detailed stats. Demonspawn Gladiator. Let's see. So pretty high piety with Fedhas. We can use Wall of Briars, Grow Ballistimocyte. I don't think I tried that one yet. I did try that. It's neat. Overgrow is pretty strong. Let's see. Right, what am I doing? Let's see. Alright, so the final ability we'll get is to grow an Oclob plant. As far as our defenses, we don't... Is there our poison? Alright, so I'd like to have poison resistance before the layer branches, because either spider or snake, I believe, is going to have poisonous things. I can search by property, so like I can search for R-poi for like resistance to poison. Can't find anything matching that. Just to show that it works, we can search for RF plus, and there is a +2 robe of fire resistance there, so it's searched by the property. Because the, hold on. Look at that again. Go to view. And you can see search prefixes. It says stash. This is a holdover from back when inventory management was like NetHacks, and it was very tedious and people left stashes around. So this is why it's still called stash searching, even though people don't really do stashes anymore. Especially because you can control F and find something and like tell your character to auto-travel to it. You can just pretty much drop stuff wherever. Let's see, so RF plus, so resistance to fire 1 level. Alright, so nothing with resistance to poison is dropped. Our rings are resist corrosion, which, I don't know, if we find some jellies or something down there. Oh right, Lair also has the entrance to slime, but I do not plan to do the slime vault today. While I could probably get this character to handle slime easily, I do not believe I've ever taken out the royal jelly properly. Let's see. There are some theoretical cheese ways to go about it, but you'd need like full fire protection and stuff from the backlash of your own attacks and blah blah blah. Anyway, so we have See Invisible, Resist Corrosion, we have Cloud Immunity, we have Troll Leather Armor we're holding on to just in case, so we've got a nice +4 chainmail. We have some wands, but no evocations training. Alright, I know you might be watching this right after the next one or something, so you're like, yes, we just saw all this, but hold on, let me catch back up. Let's see, 6.2 invocations. Alright. Okay, so hopefully we'll get a Demon Trident. We might find a Demon Trident. I tend to see them in swamp vaults. Might be because, like, merfolk and the things there tend to use tridents. Anyway, let's just go into Lair. Alright, right away I see 2 yaks. That's probably 2 out of something yaks. +1 halberd of venom, so... What am I quivering? Stones. Okay. Throw some stones. Okay. 3 yaks and an alligator. So you'll notice that I was able to throw a few times, and they were moving less than I was throwing, because my throws are only 0.7 turns each, because my throwing is at level 8. Boop, even though it's not doing much damage. Right? Hit him, kill him, hit him, hit him. I poisoned the middle one, so I'm going to attack the... Alright, what's more dangerous? The alligator or the yak? Or crocodile, sorry. Let's see. I'm from Florida, everything's an alligator. Bite for up to 20 damage. Let's see. Oops. Gore for up to 18 damage. Alright, so I'm going to focus on the alligator. Alright, kill the yak. Fedhas accepts your kill. Alright, there we go. Just prioritizing targets. Eat that, then rest. Rather chop that up and then rest. It's kind of weird seeing these plants with a little halo around them, but being able to walk through them is going to really help. Oh, blink frogs. Alright, get back to the stairs. Blink frogs are like phantoms from earlier. Oh, okay. Reach level 12, strength, intelligence, or dexterity. Going with strength. Boop. So they'll like hit you and then warp away and stuff. Alright, that one's poisoned, so I guess I'll throw at that normal bullfrog. Might as well examine blink frogs. The ability to blink at will, close to the intended prey or blink away to escape harm, commonly found in packs. Pretty evasive, no armor class though, so if you hit it you'll take a good chunk out. Dangerous, cold-blooded, may be slowed by cold attacks. Fast and swims, hit up to 20 to blink itself if any damage is dealt. So yeah, like phantoms, if they hit you, they'll blink away. Let's see. Are effective by anti-magic. Okay. Do that. There we go. Hey, a yak. Hey, more yaks. Hey, even more. Let me just keep throwing. Wait for 2 to get near me. I'll take those up just in case. That rest, go down. Okay, all 4 are near me, so while you might be tempted to take these back up, the thing is, when I go back upstairs, these branch entrances, there's only one. So like there's not another entrance into lair. So the only one I have is like this one that's open both down there and up there. So you know, if I go up there, I'm going to have the same number of yaks and they're going to get some free turns from the traversal. I would go up is something if like a couple of extremely dangerous things suddenly wandered up, but right now with these 4, I'm just going to have to take them as it is. So let me just attack them. Nice, okay. Wow, this Venom and Spines combo specifically is doing more damage than I thought. That scroll is not highlighted because it's a scroll of random uselessness. I know it, and the game automatically adds random uselessness, like it takes it off of your pickups because the game just assumes you're not going to do anything with it. Unlike NetHack, we cannot do anything special. You can see that this monster's fast, it's catching up. Unlike NetHack, we can't do anything special, like we can't reuse scrolls and potions. Is that really the only one that noticed me? Alright, whatever. Nice. Okay, fighting is increased to 9. Fighting, I believe, affects some of your, things. Oh, also, I did go and try to look through the NetHack source code in regards to invocations, and apparently, like, it's hard to read because it's like a function that calls another function that's declared somewhere else and all that, and I couldn't get at couldn't find where everything is, but I didn't see any obvious rounding, but then there was like a division function with 2 arguments and I couldn't find the definition for that. It was some Lua stuff. Because this game is like, this is one of those like 3 language games where it's like got Lua inside it for various things, but then other things are like just straight up whatever the base language is. Alright, let's see. Like C++, I'm pretty sure. Or C or something. Alright, those are 3 normal yaks. I'm going to back up though, just in case there's a pack of death yaks near them, because death yaks are scary. Alright, Spiny Frog. Spiny Frog has spines, so okay, it can poison. 26 damage, that's more, really? Oh, okay. I guess it's not like porcupines and stuff that reflect damage like my spines do. Okay. I guess Spiny Frog's just a poisoning frog. Try that. There we go. I don't want to yell when I don't have much of the floor cleared out. Alright, yeah. Like before, when I'm surrounded, taking them up won't really help because this entrance here is all open. You know, theoretically, I might be able to go upstairs, grow a briar patch. You know what? Let's test this. If I grow a wall of briars around me, do they despawn immediately if I go downstairs? They do. Okay, you climb downwards, welcome back to Lair of Beast, your summoned allies are left behind. So yeah, all I literally did was go downstairs and back up. That didn't take much time at all. Like, it didn't take nearly as many turns as the weaker 2 briars I made last video. Okay, so if you leave the floor, they immediately despawn, so I can't, like, do that to make a choke point of, Alright, Komodo Dragon. Let's see. Yeah. Just melee mob, I guess. So yeah, I can't, like, set a trap with them like that. Have I found any better pole arms that I just completely missed? Let's see. No, the +4 vampiric spear is the only other interesting thing, but if it was like a vampiric halberd, I'd go for it, but not a vampiric spear. Okay, a jeweled ringmail. So you'll see when I go over it, it's in white. That is an artifact. So looking at the chainmail, it's 815. Ringmail is 5-7. So this is going to be less defensive, especially if it's not like a high enchantment. But as an artifact, it could end up with multiple, like the enchantment is randomized on it. So it's likely going to have some enchantment. And it's entirely possible, and it's quite common for artifacts to have multiple positive bonuses, like multiple special properties. Like this +4 chainmail has no special properties. The ringmail could give me like some sort of defensive thing, or maybe some sort of evocable ability or something. So artifacts are pretty interesting like that. Do I have any identify? I do not have any identify. Can I find any identifier? No. All right. See, even though I have 3 scrolls of Remove Curse, the problem with wearing artifacts to identify them is that some of the properties artifacts can have, they're kind of like the Amulet of Harm, or the Amulet of, what's that other amulet? Whatever the god amulet happiness thing is, where basically if you take them, hi Lizzie, where basically if you take them off, you suffer some penalty, which can be very, bad, especially if it's distortion and you take it off and it banishes you into the abyss, because I don't want to go into the abyss. You know what? I'll just make a bad example. Oh. Wow. Okay, this is like one of the weakest artifacts. +0 ringmail, so just a normal ringmail of as whatever, randomly generated name, plus stealth. That's not... no. Drop that. Put that back on. Okay. What helmet do I have? Okay, I've got a +2 helmet. So this normal helmet, it's not glowing or anything, so it's just going to be a base helmet. Alright, there's a porcupine, which can reflect damage. Guess I'll throw stuff at it from afar. And the bullfrog's taking it. Get down, Mr. President. Alright. I'm not entirely sure if the fact that I'm spiny makes it so that I don't take spiny damage. I remember reading something like the spiny monsters don't take spiny reflective damage on the wiki, but I don't know if that's still true and if it applies to players. Okay, and time to auto-explore. Water moccasin. Oh. Okay. I do not have poison resistance. 5 potions of curing. God, 10 killer bees? And you know, like, this looks square. There's likely a lot more. Okay. This kind of choke point is quicker. The thing is, killer bees are fast, so while I take that, like, 2 steps, they might swarm into there. And if I try to go up into here to make a choke point, they'll probably get me. And trying to go all the way over there doesn't work. I'm going to read one of my scrolls of blinking, which gives you a controlled teleport over there. Okay, there we go. This is a... There we go. Now I can take them on one by one. Killer bees are susceptible to poison. So, like, if I poison them, it's pretty much gonna... Alright, it just looks like they're just falling in infinitely. So if I hit Control X, we can see there's a killer bee corpse. They're doing that, like, thing where they swap places. Thankfully, they do not appear to be smart enough to try to work their way around. Okay, that one. Alright, I'm gonna throw a rock over here. There we go. Okay. So this is pretty nice so far, but it's because I used a consumable ahead of time to make sure that I would be in a decent situation. And I shouldn't have let them both hit me right there. Okay. So in that one turn I waited, the killer bee moved up and it got an attack in. What, Lizzie? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 killer bee corpses. So I saw like, what, 10? Now there's a number of killer bee corpses. Okay, and there's the queen bee. You generally want to fight the queen bee away from killer bees, because the queen bee can enrage killer bee. Where is she? There she is. Is she not fast? No, she's not fast. Very small, can sting up to 20, cause poisoning. Yeah, okay. Natural abilities, Berserk Other. Since this is a natural ability, it's not a spell she casts, so like removing her spell casting ability won't affect this, because this is just like a natural bee ability. There we go. So yeah, like... there we go. I don't know how many of them are there. How many of them are there, rather. There we go. Okay. And ration. There we go. So, that's worth it. That's worth it. That's pretty good. So, gained a lot of rations. 663 gold pieces. Let's check our shopping list. Okay, apparently there is none. Okay, right, so the only two shops we've seen are an Assorted Antiques, which was just normal, random, low-level dungeon loot, wasn't anything interesting, and a food shop. Alright, so guess we're saving up our gold for the next shop, or until Orc. Spiny Frog, Gillet. Really do want to find some poison resistance. Near starving. Well, got plenty of rations now. Hello, Bullfrog. Bye, Bullfrog. Alright, what does... Okay. I think I just remembered that a halberd is not a stabbing weapon, it is a chopping weapon, and it will cut off Hydra heads. Hydras show up in lair, and if you cut off a head, 2 more heads grow. Or 2 heads grow in its place, so it gains a head effectively. Swords, axes, and like halberds and stuff, slashing weapons will most often do that, like stabbing and blunt weapons won't. So I want to find a polearm that will not do that. The +4 vampiric spear would be very good against hydras, but I do not want to swap to that for hydras and then swap off because of the drain. So let's see, any plus anythings? No, just a +10 trident. What's the closest trident? Let's see, 99 to 10, D11. That one's unidentified. We'll go to the D10 one. There we go. Alright. Item W equals B. There we go. Alright. Hit G for go, and then L for lair. Then ask which level. I just, hit enter. Okay. So now we have... Oh, whoops. Now we have a weapon for fighting hydras. Okay, so this thing has like 2 squares blocked off. This one has 2 squares blocked off. This one only this one has 2 squares blocked off as well, but I'm going to choose this one because it's like the closest to anything resembling a sort of a choke point. Like, I wouldn't really call this a choke point, but it's better than being out in the open. It's better than being on the outside of a box. Alright, let's see what layer 2 has. Alright, there's a hippogriff. We've taken them out before. Make sure that stones are still quivered. Oh yeah, there's extra attacks. Alright. Getting my precious stones back. Alright, downstairs. Downstairs again. More gold. Okay, well, 2 of the upstairs are right there. That didn't really help with escape or entry options. Okay, armor skill increased to level 4. Changed over from dodging to armor due to getting this decent +4 chainmail. Yeah. Cumbrance rating 15. I mean, could train dodging as well and get evasion up more. I don't know, training invocations. Yeah. Don't want to split my experience too much. Our attack speed is slightly below 1, but you know, the lower the better. Oh, well, we got 1 scroll of Identify now. 5-headed Hydra. Alright, so, change weapons. Then, let's see. Alright, Wand of Enslavement, 15, because Hydras are magical, I guess. Let's see. Well, I have 1 Wand of Acid Charge, so might as well use that to try to reduce its defenses. Actually, hold on. Oh, they've got like no AC anyway, but I might as well use the charge to get the Wand of Acid used up so it frees up a slot, because I've only got 1 shot on it. Let's see. Resistant to poison, regenerates quickly, very large, bite 5 times for up to 18 damage each, because it's a 5-headed Hydra. So more heads is more attacks. That's part of why they're so dangerous and why you don't want to chop off heads. Wand of Acid. Okay, that did something. Now empty wand crumbles to dust. Wand of Flame gonna help at all? Probably not really. Alright. Start stabbing it. Okay. They're not like incredibly tanky, it's just the number of attacks that they get. Alright. Okay. Pick up a book of Maledictions, begin reading, Corona, Source Salt Hibernation, Confused, Tukima's Dance, and Dazzling Spray. So that's like... No, okay, Book of Maledictions. I was about to say, isn't that the starting book for Enchanters? But no, it's similar, but it's not. Like, the single spell can show up in a number of books. Like, each book is like a different combination of spells. That is an Oclob plant. Now, is that thing going to attack me? Oh my god. Hold on, let me kill this blink frog. Oh my god, this is amazing. Okay, so this is sort of a little treasure room. Oh hey, Wand of Acid. So Oclob plants are the things that... Oh, I can grow one now. I didn't even notice that. They're plants that... they're like stationary turrets. They can't move, but they spit acid at enemies, which is pretty good. And so here's the thing. They can spit acid from about as far away as you can see them. So they're like guarding treasure trove. So the thing is, like, they'd be able to spit through the plants, I believe, but if I wasn't under Fedhas, these plants would be a barrier. I'd have to come in and chop them down or something, or like attack them from a range and then kill the Oclob plants, or I don't know if they can see invisible. Let's see, dangerous. Yeah, spit acid. Spits acid at a targeted creature. Dangerous, immune to acid, negative energy, resistant poison, cannot move, mindless, small. Let's see. Yeah, okay. But I can go right through this and get this stuff. Wow, this is like a free treasure trove. So, okay, Wand of Acid. So now that slot's unfree again. Is that an artifact trident? Alright, let me pick up this other stuff first. Ration. Plate armor, meh. Yep, a dazzling trident. Okay. I'm gonna go out of the way just in case this somehow does... And then an artifact cloak. Okay, I'm gonna grab... What? And then, what? 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 An artifact trident, then an artifact cloak, then an artifact leather armor. And by the way, this is the Shoals entrance. So we have Shoals. I'm not picking up... Okay, my inventory must be full. Yep, 52 out of 52. Alright, I'm gonna go back... Okay, I can pick up the Potion of Haste. Where's my... Okay, my upstairs up there. Alright, gonna go upstairs to this nice cleared out floor. Okay. I have 1 scroll of Identify. Okay. As far as cloaks, I have a +0 cloak and a Scarf of Cloud immunity. I'm gonna drop the troll leather armor, I believe. I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna try wearing the cloak. +2 cloak, Jessiocid, I guess. RN plus, MP plus 9, Dex plus 7. Okay, so the MP plus 9 doesn't really matter to me, because I think my MP costs wouldn't be as bad as my Piety costs. Dex plus 7, I mean, alright, that's something. And the RN plus, that's pretty neat. So I'm going to drop my normal cloak. Okay, so that's a pretty good find. Now, I guess I'll try the encrusted leather armor on. +1 leather armor of demons. Plus inv, RC minus regen plus. So you may notice that this is a plus inv and this is regen plus. So anything that says a something and then a plus or a minus at the end is like a property. This unfortunately is -1 level of cold resistance. So you see I have an X there. I could get a positive level of cold resistance and cancel that out to neutral, but I don't want to do that, and a +1 leather armor of demons isn't really anything. Now what about this plus inv? A plus before a property means that it is an evocable property. So if I go to abilities, I can evoke invisibility. So this armor I can like basically turn on to become invisible at will. It has a high failure rate. It goes down with your evocations, which, you know, determines these kinds of things and tools and wands and stuff like that. I don't care about this. If I needed to go invisible, you know, seriously need to go invisible, one of these potions is likely invisibility, and I'll like figure it out eventually. Invisibility isn't that helpful in Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup, because generally by the time you get some controllable source, various enemies can see invisible apparently, and the thing is, being invisible like stacks a contamination debuff, and any contamination you have already will not go down as long as you are invisible. So there's like effective limits to how long you can stay invisible before bad things happen. And the even for the enemies that can't see invisible, the combat penalties they have are not as strong as the combat penalties you have against invisible creatures. It's unfair like that. Anyways, dropping this, putting +4 chainmail on. I think I'm going to drop the +0 troll leather armor, because while it is neat, I don't think we've really gotten any use out of it. Alright, so now, sure, I'll be risky again and wield the Dazzling Trident. Oh, okay, +3 Trident, Demonspawn's Peril. So, it is vampiric. I did not have to pay any sort of penalty. I was very hungry before putting it on, and normally you can't wield a vampiric weapon if you are, you know, any sort of hungry. In fact, you have to be above baseline hunger. Like, you have to be, above baseline satiation, nutrition. You have to be above normal. You have to be above full, or whatever. Words, phrasing. It has our poison on it, but it also has RC. If I unwield this, it'll cost me to wield it again. The strength +4 isn't bad. The fact that it has our poison on it is pretty good. And then it's like, do I keep the original trident so that I can change to it, or... okay, so -3, 13, 1.5... +1, 9, 1.3, and this one's +3 as well, so... The thing is, since it's an artifact, I cannot use my Scrolls of Enchant Weapon, or singular Scroll of Enchant Weapon. If you see here, it says, blah blah blah, this ancient artifact cannot be changed by magic or mundane means. And for artifacts, it tracks where you found it. Does that track it for everything? Oh, it does. Took off an orc, level 10. Okay. So this +3 cannot be improved. So, like, it's always going to stay +3. So this is not an endgame weapon. A +3 trident, even though vampiric is good. It's got... Alright, I'm not expecting to encounter anything using cold damage in Lair, because Lair is like almost like an underground, swampy, planty cave system. It's more about warm things, so I guess I'll use this for now. Just because, you know, chance of encountering hydras is pretty good. Alright, Wand of Polymorph. Crocodile. Okay, yeah. 0.7 turns to attack with this. Hello, Spiny Frog. Hello, Bullfrog. Oh, random energied right up next to me. Basilisk. And it's... line of sight. I'm gonna use a Boomerang of Dispersal on it. Okay, so that made it blink. So it blinks around its range, so it knows where I am, so it's gonna come up to me. Or is it? Or does... Wait, does this dispersal actually make them blink, or does it really make them teleport? Towards blinking further away from the one who threw it. I mean, it probably still knows where I am. Enemies do... There it is. Okay, you resist with some effort. Alright. Alright. It kind of got me, but... Okay, killed it, and then I turned to stone, and then a bunch of turns pass with nothing interesting happen, and I turn to flesh and can move again. Alright. And yes, you can't eat basilisk corpses either. I don't know, some race out there might be able to eat basilisk corpses, but it's not me. Alright, Black Mamba. There we go, invocations increased to 8. Wand of Paralysis. Geez, so many wands. I'm full up on inventory slots again. Alright, what do I really not need? I guess there's not really a reason for me to go for... to swap back to the Halberd of Venom, so I'm going to keep this trident on because of Hydras. Hydras are less common later on. There is a special Hydra that is the boss of the swamp region. However, shoals and swamp, only one of them will generate, and I saw the shoals entrance, so we don't have swamp. Alright, let's see. I don't know. All these things can be really neat. Okay, I'm going to drop the Wand of Enslavement. Because the chances of it working are very low with no evocations training. Digging, polymorph, flame, acid. Also paralysis, because that's a magic chance again. Let's see. First simulation. Let's see. Evocation. I guess I'll read a Scroll of Identify on a potion. Potion of Degeneration. Okay. Now I can drop those. Screw that. Okay. Now I freed up a couple inventory slots. Going through, get a bunch of things. Spiny Frog comes into view. Just stabby stab stab. Okay. Alright. Go down to... Alright, if we hit the overview, we can see that we've definitely seen more branches now. So Dungeon, we've done 12 out of 15 levels. Temple, 1 out of 1. Lair, we've done 2 out of 6 levels, and it says the entrance to Lair is on Dungeon 9. The whole, like, X out of X is in very, like, dark text, so it might not show up in the video. Shoals, we have found, and we've done 0 out of 4. It's in Lair 2. Orc has 2 floors. It's in D9. Sewer has been visited. And it's listing snake and spider here, and it's all grayed out, and it just says 2 to 4 because we have not found it. But now that we're in Lair and we found shoals and knows these are the next 2, we're probably gonna find. I guess that's why it's listing them. Let's see. Yellow denotes antique shop. Let's see. Nah. Okay. Downstairs. You feel an oppressive heat about you. So this means that there's a volcano on the level. Volcanoes are neat because they tend to have fire-resistant equipment and like fire-branded weapons in them, but there's also things that attack with fire to begin with, and the only source of heat resistance we found was a robe earlier, and that is not exactly the most defensive clothing. It would raise our evasion but lower our AC by a lot. So oh, spider webs. So we might have the spider as our other branch. Entrance to a volcano. Do we have magic mapping? With magic mapping. Alright, I'm just going to do this. Bam. Wow, that's a big level. Alright, so we've got various stairs around here. We have a ghost vault, apparently. Alright, this looks like the volcano entrance just because it looks like volcanic rock. Let's see, and that's about it. Okay, there is a downstairs very close to that. Is it this one? Yes, it is. Okay. I could maybe sneak into the volcano and, or can I just search for fire? Yeah. +2 robofire resistance. I don't know. Traveling all the way up there and then back down might, it's tempting. Because fire resistance is like half fire damage. I don't know. Hello, yaks. Hello, lots of yaks. Nice little chokehold for your death here. Okay. Sanja, the graceful assassin, comes into view. She's wielding a +2 short sword of distortion and carrying a wand of flame. Crap. Do not want to deal with her. Because distortion weapons, if she hits... Okay. That's Curare tipped darts. I'm going to try swapping to poison, backing up. Firing at her. Got her poisoned once. She seems to be pretty evasive. Oh yeah, look at that evasion. No wonder I'm not hitting with these poison darts. Okay. And again, as long as she's throwing darts at me, I can try to... Alright, I tried stabbing her. Okay, she blinked. Let me throw darts at her while she's out of range. Try stabbing her again. She blinked. Okay. Then I waited one more turn and she ticked out from poison. Alright. Where did she end up? Okay, slow rumble and avalanche rocks nearby, scroll of identify. I will use this potion, ambrosia. I'm going to drop ambrosia. The thing about ambrosia is like it grants you super strong health regeneration for an amount of time, and like maybe magic regeneration, I don't remember, but it also like it also gives you a bunch of like combat penalties. So the thing is, you don't want to use it in combat, but if you'd use it outside of combat, well, you could just rest instead. I'm going to drop that. Alright, where did she go, really? It said she blinked. Couldn't have been that far away. Oh yeah, I know, avalanche. Oh, there she is. Okay, 3 scrolls of something, wand of flame, gained 13 charges. 46 out of 52, okay. So it can hold a couple of loots. Alright, I'm gonna try the volcano. Because I would like some fire resistant stuff. Alright, so there's 2 paths to go. One of them here appears to go over lava. So I would need to drink Potion of Flight. I have 5, and I do get a warning, but... Molten Gargoyles. Let's see if I can take them. Oh yeah, I can take... Oh, maybe not. Okay. Okay. 2 Lindworms and an Earth Elemental. Whoops. A Toenail Golem. A huge animated statue made entirely from toenail clippings. Some people just have too much time on their hands. Yoshikage Kira. Max HP about 58. MR infinite, so this thing's like immune to magic. Probably because it's a construct. Dangerous, immune to poison and negative energy because it's not really living, blah blah blah. Mindless, large, hit for up to 13 damage, so it's just... Oh, these things are attacking me. They're attacking me from a range too. Alright, well... Can I poison Lindworms? Does not say it's resistant to poison. You back up so I can fight this thing. Alright, then resume throwing poison darts at everything. Ooh, that hurt. If they do it one more time, I'll back up. Looks as sick as possible. Alright, back up, wait. One of them died. Back up, wait a bit. The other one died, okay. Just fight this Earth Elemental, I guess. What is this? Rest up. Near starving. F. Okay. Not gonna get those needles or poison darts back, but that's okay. In fact, 7, 4. I don't know. Maybe on the way back or something. Alright, there's a molten gargoyle. There we go. That one went down much easier. Is there anything in here? Okay. Leather armor, fire resistance, it's meh. Rapier flaming, that's meh. Gold pieces. Okay, there's a monster. Okay, it's over there. Oh god, it made it out here. Wasn't expecting that. Close the door, wait a turn, it's gonna open it. See if I can't stab it to death. Ooh, okay. Time for a potion to heal wounds. Okay, there we go. You feel even more energized by your suffering. So now, when seers are... You sometimes gain power by taking damage. Powered by pain too, I guess. So +2 scimitar flaming. Nope, not using swords. Potion berserk rage. Money, money, money. Unknown thing. 45 out of 52. Rapier of flaming. Ah, man. And then 2 leather armors of fire resistance. That's crappy. Alright. And on the way out, I will rest, and I guess I will quaff a potion of flight. And I will get my stuff back. There we go. Okay. Wait, what? Rocky tunnel leading out of this place. Okay, it just doesn't look like a normal portal. Alright, now that's collapsed. Okay. So, got some gold and, like, the potion of berserk rage, I guess. Got some experience, at least. Let's see. Spiny frog. Okay, a wyvern. Wyverns aren't too dangerous. Not at this point. Change back to stones. There we go. Oops. Let's throw a bunch of rocks at these guys. There we go. Okay. Hydra again. Gonna back this one up. Probably should have used wands on it as it was approaching, but oh well. So this one's 6-headed, so it was more heads, but I killed it easier. Probably RNG. Oh neat, little bridge across a river kind of thing going on. Okay. Scroll of Identify on a potion, 2 potions. Potion of Brilliance. I'm gonna drop that. Well, Potions of Brilliance greatly increase your intelligence. Yeah, I'm not worried about stat drain. I'll drop the Potions of Brilliance. Hopefully that actually removes things from my thing. Turn off Brilliance, I guess. Turn off Ambrosia. There we go. Okay. Because I'm not going to be spellcasting on this character. Let's see. Alright, might as well look into this vault. Oh, Jesus. Why are there 4 ghosts? What is here? Arrows, atropita darts, rationed, just a normal ring, and a glowing robe. So not an artifact. So that's going to have, like, maybe an enchantment, maybe a resistance, maybe both, but, like, that's it. Not worth killing 4 ghosts, 3 of which are in red. Okay, there's more things. I don't have a choke point there, but I do have a choke point here. These ghosts can watch me kill some yaks. Are you enjoying the view, guys? Are you enjoying the show? Are you not entertained? I'm not nom. They get to watch me have a nice little meal, too. Oh, God. I waited, and so the ghost started talking at me. You must not succeed where I failed. They're coming for you. Okay, interesting things. Oh, hey. Boomerangs. 9 boomerangs gained 7. Alright, what about my throwing weapons? I don't know. Boomerang's dispersal could help a bit. Alright, I'm probably going to drop the curare tipped darts. Let's see. Yeah. Not going to use those, and... Alright. Well... Thing is, you can't turn on and off specific kinds of darts, fortunately. Alright. Boop doop. Alright. Puncture the porcupine. Okay, that is the entrance to the spider lair. Okay, so yeah, that's the first area I went down. I saw the spider webs, and I didn't see them anywhere else because I went and jumped over to this one to go into the vault thing. Go into the volcano. Alright, so that is an orb spider. They can cast Orb of Destruction somehow, which is like the spirit bomb. An evil spirit bomb that like flies, it kind of curves towards you. Orb may appear destructive magic, travel at a relatively slow pace, home onto their targets, occurs with their huge inertia, especially agile opponents may be able to outmaneuver them, need some time to stabilize, and a nascent orb will deal reduced damage. So yeah, it's at a far range, so it might deal high damage. Alright. Now the fun thing about Orbs of Destruction is like they can be reflected, but I've got like no real defensive reflective things. Wait, is this thing susceptible to poison? Alright, well, poison tip darts it is. Poisoned it, get out of line of sight, wait a while, go back, still poisoned, go back, still poisoned, back. Okay, it cast an orb, and I'm just going to go out of the way. Hope that it doesn't somehow curve around. Okay, it's gone. And the spider's dead. Oh, that's deep water. Do-do-do. Nom. Alright. Porcupine. Kill it. Alright, Scroll of Identify, Wand of Flame. Okay, so I've got 2 Scrolls of Identify. So identify this potion. Potion of Cancellation. I guess I'll go for this single scroll. Scroll of Amnesia. Do not want Scroll of Amnesia. Komodo Dragon comes into view. That's okay. I'll just kill it. There we go. Okay, so I've got these 3 scrolls. Okay, a Scroll of Silence. Interesting that I had 3. A Profound Silence engulfs you. It was a Scroll of Silence. So now this is a silence range around me. Nothing in this radius, including me, can cast magic. Very useful. However, a bit of a penalty because it only lasts a certain amount of time, and the radius shrinks over time to eventually engulf just you. So you have the penalty longer than monsters that you are fighting. Alright. Now, I got a granite ring. Let's put that over the resist corrosion. Oh, there's a ring of protection from fire. Neat. Okay. I guess I'll leave that on. Let's see. Nope, no resist cold. There's a bullfrog. It could travel through water, that's why I backed up. There's another bullfrog. Can't throw a rock at it. There we go. Alright, it saw me anyways. It's gonna throw a rock, but the statue is blocking it, even though they don't block line of sight. Just try to kill the water moccasin. There we go. Even though we don't have poison on our weapon, the spines are doing nicely. Let's just let him go through everything. Okay. So now on to floor 3. So we have seen the shoals and spider entrance. Go down to layer 3, however. Ooh, what's this? Oh, resistance? Yeah, potions of resistance. Potions of resistance, like, grant you some resistance to these kinds of things. Not entirely sure which. It might tell us which. Potions of resistance. Grants temporary resistance to a variety of harmful effects. Fire, cold, electricity, poison, and acid. Okay, that's neat. So it just gives you, like, a level of each. Which for poison and electric is, like, just full, but yeah. Alright. So one of the things about Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup is that due to the fact that there's like multiple levels of fire, cold, and negative, and like MR and stuff like that, sometimes you'll be swapping things around based on what you actually are fighting and stuff. Oh right, that thing's not going to come towards me any more than it needs to, because it's an electric eel, so it's stuck in the water. Would you just die? Thank you. Okay. An amulet. Pick that up. Glowing soapstone amulet. Alright, what could this amulet be? Unknown jewelry. Oh wow, we don't have... Okay, let's put an amulet on. An amulet of rage around the neck. I do not want Berserk Rage as my amulet, I guess. I have 3 potions of Berserk Rage just in case. So, I mean, I could keep the amulet and drop the potions, but then that would use up my amulet slot for something that I could get without having to do things. And while I've got this amulet on, the Evoke Berserk Rage has a failure anyway, so it's way less consistent than the potion. So I'm going to drop that. Alright. Are there any other amulets? Oh. Really? Oh, okay, these were in a vault. Yeah, okay, so there are 2 amulets, one of an artifact in a vault of scary things. Boy, lots of armor around here. Friendly Oclob plant. Okay, I wasn't guarding anything. Ruined robe, nope. Hello, Wyvern. Take you back up. They're slightly faster than normal, yeah. Okay, take this water moccasin back as well. What is this? Oh. Identify. Oh, I got 2 scrolls of Identify. That is Scrolls of Fear, okay. That is Scrolls of Fog, alright. I don't think I've ever really used Scrolls of Fog. Alright, so this appears to be some sort of special structure. So I think I might work around it and then come back to it, because it might have scary things in it that I'd want to run away from, so I want to make sure that my escape routes are accessible. Okay, there's an elephant. I don't really need to bother poisoning it. So, one thing about elephants is be very careful trying to take them up or down stairs or fighting them on top of stairs, because they can trample you. Trample for up to 20 damage to knock back the defender if any damage is dealt, and a Trunk Slap auxiliary attack. So yeah, I can actually push you off the stairs if you're not like backed up against a wall or something. Okay, apparently didn't manage to trample me once that time. Oh god, a dire elephant. Okay. So that, trample for up to 40, and then Trunk Slap for up to 15, and it's got some armor class on it. So I'm getting some health back as I'm fighting it. Watching my health. Okay. Yeah, so definitely want to stay the hell out of that. Okay, this spiny frog, however, can lure him over. Hey, Wand of Acid. So I guess using up that last acid charge didn't really help my inventory situation. Oh wow, 8 charges. Alright, Digging Polymorph, Flame Acid. Polymorph is based on magic resistance, but I believe its base power is kind of high. Let's see. So like, if I were to check Polymorph... Okay, never mind. 15% MR? Guess it doesn't really work. Okay, so I got trampled there. Okay, there's a lot of these, so I'm going to back away. Alright, this is good. Just don't trample me out of it. There we go. So if I'm attacking one at a time, the Vampirism is going to keep my health up enough. Alright, now he can't really trample me because he would be pushing me into the wall, so I'm not going to go anywhere. Okay. 1 of 6 or 18 chunks of flesh? Yeah. Elephants got a lot of flesh on them. Alright, 4 scrolls of teleportation. Scroll of Brand Weapon. Now I've got 3 of them. So I could, if I got more enchant scrolls. Okay, D8 has 1 scroll of enchant weapon for 200 gold. Enchant weapon is just like adds a +1. This is maximally enchanted to +9. So like if I got a bunch of them, I could get like a up to a +9 halberd, and then it's venom now, and I'd have 3. I have 3 more rolls on the brand. I don't believe it can roll the same brand that it is, but you know, it could roll like fire, ice, or fire, venom, or something. It can roll previous ones easily. Unknown scroll. 1 I don't have yet. Okay, so out of the scrolls I don't have, toggle unrecognized. So yeah, I haven't gotten many rings yet. So acquirement, enchant armor. Alright, so Scroll of Acquirement is kind of like a wish in NetHack, where It's much more broad, though. You cannot ask for a specific item, which is part of why, like, equipment varies so much from run to run. It's not like NetHack where there's, like, you know, a single Ascension kit of gear that you want with minor variations. Like, maybe you have Reflection in one slot and magic resistance in another slot, but another person has those 2 slots swapped, and that's like all the difference. But no. So Scroll of Acquirement, you can ask for gold, and you'll get like 2,000 gold, which, as you've seen from shop prices, that might get you an artifact or 2. Or you could ask for like a weapon, and it'll give you a weapon, or armor, it'll give you armor, or like some potions or jewelry or something. For jewelry, it'll try to give you something you have not identified yet. If not, it'll just give you something kind of random. For weapons and armor, or like spell books as well, it's shifted towards giving you something that would be useful to you, but there's no guarantees. So some people call Scrolls of Acquirement Scrolls of Disappointment, because they go through the dungeon hoping for something good, and, you know, they're like, oh, I didn't find that thing, you know, I haven't found a really good axe or something, and they read a Scroll of Acquirement, ask for a weapon, and they get like a really good dagger. They're like, no, that's the wrong kind of character. Alright, Enchant Armor just +1's armor. Holy Word, like, basically does a big radial holy damage attack that, like, debuffs and, like, really hurts. Like, I wouldn't say shreds, but really hurts evil and demon things. Let's see, a Scroll of Noise. Well, apparently I haven't identified that this time yet. A Scroll of Noise, it's a penalty scroll, just generates a bunch of noise. Summoning summons a bunch of creatures. Torment torments you and other things. And Torment is like percent HP damage. So that's one of the ways people can deal with the Royal Jelly boss, I believe. I'm not going to go anywhere near that. And Scroll of Vulnerability cuts like the magic resistance of everything in half so that you can, your wands and like spells and stuff work more. Anyways. Seven-headed Hydra, There we go, killed it very nicely. Okay, Elephant. I'm gonna kill the Gator, there we go, just so it's not nibbling away while I'm charging at the Elephant. Alright, now I want to explore the center just in case there's something there before I go and explore that, like, unique structure that had the Dire Elephant on it, and there's Nergal. Nergal the Soulbinder. I don't recognize this one. A withered sorceress, exceptionally cruel even by orc standards. The living fear her, the dead obey her every command. Okay, this does sound familiar. Has a soft spot for the later. Okay, dangerous, can see invisible, is intelligent, hit for up to 6 damage, plus or plus 0 dagger. So that's not her danger. Her danger is Bolt of Draining, which I don't believe you can block that, and it drains your skills. Summon Spectral Orcs, and Haste Other. Alright, okay, these are some upstairs. The Dire Elephant. I'm gonna risk trying to take it up, because Nergal's dumbass is trying to stab a mushroom to death. Okay, she worked around it. Okay, so it summoned things. I'm gonna hope that I don't get pushed off on my turn. I did not. Okay. Wow, okay. Heal wounds. Ooh. Up to 40 damage. I've got 39 HP. Guess I'm going to quaff another heal wounds. Okay, there we go. Alright, wait. Down. Okay, Spectral Orc Warrior. Gonna change over to Poison Darts. As her summons, they won't follow me. Okay, so when I aim at them, it highlights her because she is the summoner. Okay. You destroy the Spectral Orc. Okay. That was Spines. Okay, now she's annoyed she's coming near me. I'm gonna spend some turns to attack her. I just hope I don't get overwhelmed by their attacks on the way. You know, for being a necromancy spellcaster, she certainly has, like, a decent AC. Because, like, sometimes I hit her, but, Kick misses. You hit, you feel better, almost dead. Sometimes I'm hitting her but not doing that much damage. Alright, there we go. Killed her. Ooh. +2 robe of magic resistance. That's... I don't have any magic resistance yet. Alright, I'm going to go back up. I'm going to rest. I'm just curious. AC 21 EV4 with the robe of magic resistance. It becomes 12-19. Didn't gain as much evasion as I was hoping. Alright. Pushing me around while I was trying to circle around him. Alright. Or maybe I could say that was the meta strategy and I was letting him push me to my destination. Alright, so here's another scarf. This one's runed. So that's a Scarf of Cloud Immunity. That might be a Scarf of Resistance. Scarf of Resistance. Resistance to extremes of teleportation. So Scarves of Resistance give you 1 level of cold resistance and 1 level of fire resistance, which is nice because it's canceling out my cold penalty, I guess, and give me another fire resistance. The thing is, this cloak gives me a level of RN. Okay, but it gives me MP and Dex. And I don't really need negative energy resistance right now. So I guess I'll keep this as it is. Just pushing me around. Kind of funny. After the volcano, I end up with 2 pips of fire resistance from other sources. Rest a bit. Get some of my rocks back. Okay. I'm gonna approach from here. Oh, it's a vault. What the hell is that? Oh, right. The screen flashes because slime creatures are weak by themselves, but if they're like next to each other, they'll merge. So this is Gominli's ghost. The apparition of Gominli the Necromancer, journeyman deep elf necromancer of Hepliakalkana. Let's see. High evasion, pain regeneration, acne. Yeah, no. Not going to deal with that. Okay. The prizes are interesting this time because we have a Scroll of Brand Weapon, which is neat. Staff map, Potion of Heal Wounds, 21 gold, but an Altar of Jiva. Jiva altars are very rare to see outside of slime. Jiva is a very interesting god. She's like the slime god. And I'm not interested, personally, though. Alright, so I guess let me auto-explore, get all those little nooks and crannies that would be annoying me. Feeling hungry. Okay, partly explored, can't reach some areas. Let's see. Okay, so definitely this one, safest. Okay, rime drakes, I believe, are like wind, or maybe they're ice. Breath is visible even on the warmest days. Flash freeze. Okay, never mind. I was thinking of wind drakes that can push you off the stairs. This will just attack me from a distance with some ice and whatever. Even though I have no cold resistance, I wasn't worried about that, because it's just by itself. There's a butterfly. Alright, there's a hydra. You know what I'm going to do? Failure chance, overgrow. I'm going to do this. And I guess I'm going to grow it there? Okay. Feeling very hungry. Yeah, that costs some hunger to do. A lumpy reddish fungus covered in knobbly rhizome growths. Wow, this is like reading poetry. Growing well in the dank underground dungeon. When active, it will occasionally produce giant spores, which in turn will give rise to more blistomycetes or whatever. Let's see. It is mindless and infinite MR. Sporulate. This spell has no description. Casting it may therefore be unwise. Please file a bug report. Okay. Well, I'll get on that later. Sporulate. Alright. How do I make a note, actually? Whoops, care dumped successfully. Not what I meant to do. Yeah. Let's see. List of commands. Notes. Information. Like annotate or something. Missing it. Okay. Add note. There we go. So note sporulate wax a description. There we go. Alright. So I'll stand here and see what happens. Okay. So that's a friendly thing that spawned. Spore, deceptively fast, floating ball filled with gas and spores, prone to burst at the slightest disturbance. Let's see. That was made by this thing's sporulate. Alright. Ooh. The explosion of spores engulfs you. You are confused. Okay, I don't know if I like this ability anymore. Confused and very hungry. Okay, that explosion shouldn't damage me, I don't think, unless I misread. Oh, my god. My confused self, instead of attacking the Hydra, walked into it. Okay, now it's dead. I'm still confused, very hungry. I'm gonna go up the stairs. Can I do that? Okay, good. Gonna eat a ration, go back downstairs, and I'm just gonna go, you know, I'm just gonna kill it. Okay, well, more and more things are showing up, so I guess I'm gonna use Overgrow. Where would I get the most? I guess there. Boop. There we go. There we go. Nice. Got 3 Onclob plants, 2 wandering mushrooms. Wandered off. Whoops. Okay. Now why are there butterflies? Oh, hello, Blink Frog. Lower you over the Onclob plants. Let's see. Okay, they wore out. So what is going on here with the butterflies and like weird grassy fields with the food rations? This is interesting. Never seen this in lair. Alright, 2 elephants, a polar bear. 19% failure chance to grow an Onclob. Boop. Fail to use your ability. Fail to use your ability. Just wasting piety and hunger here. Alright, there we go. Okay. Okay, yeah, these things are like getting acided and stuff while I'm fighting them. Oh, yeah. Okay. That worked pretty well. Neat. Fire rate 19%. It's based on invocations, which is still going up. Okay, 0.7 attack speed with polearm. I was just testing that real quick. Broadaxe. Okay, what's this water? Komodo dragon. Gonna pick this up. Don't want to do poison darts. I'll just throw rocks at it. I'm not used to having so few throwing things. Like, where are the javelins? Hold on. Let me just pause combat real quick. Layer 5 has stones. Huh. D7 has stones. Were they like in vaults or something? What are those 25 stones? Yeah, it's in a vault. Okay. And some of these I just have not picked up yet. I've seen them and they've not auto-explored. So these are dream sheep. They don't do much damage. However, they can overwhelm the target with soporific dream dust, putting them to sleep. Additional dream sheep will increase the strength and duration of this effect. So generally you want to try to get away from 2 dream sheep. Find 3 dream sheep. So I'll do that. Oops. To no effect, okay. Then that one dies to my spines. Oh. Is that Rupert wielding a triple sword? Oh dear. A human whose savage roars bring terror to all those who hear them. This is a guy, plus his +3 triple sword of Holy Wrath, and I am a Demonspawn. Holy weapons will do extra damage. And he is near some dream sheep. Oh, and I'm on a floor that's not explored. If they put me to sleep and he starts wailing on me... Okay, a triple sword is like... I believe that's the strongest two-handed sword. It's like literally just 3 swords stacked on each other. And that's a +3 of Holy Wrath. And he can go into a Berserk Rage, and he can paralyze and confuse. Okay, I'm going to read one of my 5 scrolls of teleportation. Trigger this, break line of sight. Okay. And I ended up pretty close to where I need to go. What? Oh, Potion of Brilliance. I thought that was like a tree, and I was like, wait a minute, I thought I was picking up potions of lignification. Okay. So, I could probably take Rupert on his own, but with a Dream Sheep, him getting free hits with that weapon would just be horrible. Fall into a shaft and drop 1 floor. Do I have magic mapping? I do not have magic mapping. Okay, I appear to be near the bottom of the level. Bottom... Okay, 5-headed Hydra. I can take this thing. Okay. Dropping 1 floor isn't as bad, especially not when I did not land near a bunch of monsters and have a bunch of like items and stuff to use. Alright, let me just kill these blink frogs. So many things getting killed by my spines, it's great. It's almost like wielding an axe without wielding an axe. Okay. Water moccasin, back away from it. Okay. Potion ambrosia. Yep, that is not on the pickup list. It's a crocodile. Let me just kill it. Okay, there is an upstairs. Okay, hey, it's like pretty much where I was. Nice. Okay, good recovery. You feel your blood thicken? What? Okay, when seriously injured, your bleeding wounds create very thick armor. Currently it's AC +0 because it's not active. Wonder how much it is. I'll have to remember to check next time I get seriously injured. So that's neat. Maybe I could go more into evasion and rely on that for armor class buffs. Okay, I don't want to get too close to where I saw Rupert earlier. Guess I'll go explore around here, because the more time I'm spending exploring, the greater the chance, because those Dream Sheep with Rupert, they're not his minions or anything. That's just bad luck. Just a bad combination. Like, if that sword had been a sword of flaming, I would have like just tried to lure him away and take him on, but it's a sword of Holy Wrath. I do not want to take any chances. Okay. So Lair 5's pretty cleared out. Hey, a Jiva altar, and it's right next to the entrance to the slime pits. So you might find a Jiva altar outside, but you'll usually find Jiva altars inside. Let's take a quick peek. Okay, so the reason it had to generate a lot is because the thing about Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup is that, you know, video game RNG levels, like, RNG depends on past RNG, and levels can be visited in pretty much any order. I'm visiting slime. I'm not set up for slime, so I'm not going to do much here, but here's the thing. You see these walls here? Oh, this is a really bad entrance. Wow. Okay, whichever of the devs made this, screw you. This is mean. Because all of the squares around any walls in slime, they're dangerous. When we walk into one, you can see I take damage because it's like acidic areas. I can just kill this slime creature easily. So if I needed to, I could open a path via a wand of digging or something like that. Or maybe I could use overgrow to convert walls into it. But the thing is, if I broke that wall, there still wouldn't be a path. I'd have to break like 2 or something. No, I'd have to break like 3. Jeez. Alright, I'm going to see if this works. Let's do overgrow. Alright, so I can do that. Guess we'll do that. See if it works. Okay, there we go. So now there's enough room for me to actually get out without getting damaged. There we go. I do not want to spend time here, though. Because there's things that can cause, like, mutations and stuff like that. There's pretty horrible slime enemies with all sorts of debilitating attacks. Break line of sight. Not working. Alright. Didn't get frozen this time. I'm very hungry and the dream sheep are somewhere, so I'm going to eat a ration ahead of time so that I don't risk starving while I'm, you know, forced unconscious. And hey, replacement ration. What's this? Stones. Okay, now I don't know where anything is. Like, if I just found Rupert in the open and there was distance between us, that'd be nice. Oh, lead wand. What is this? Wand of random effects. Yeah, no, thank you. If this was, like, a new character, I'd mess around with random effects. But hey, that's... Hello, Bullfrog. That's neat. So now Jiva has, the ability in a single turn to, like, break down some walls. You can't do that on, like, indestructible walls, and you probably can't do that on, like, super hard walls. Let me check, actually. Go upstairs. Let's go over here. Alright. So if I were to cast Overgrow, see here, shows stuff that'll work on. Oh. Really? Wait, it works on the glass, but okay, but it won't work on this type of stone. So like this is translucent stone wall, and this is a stone wall. Harder obstacle than rock walls, only the mightiest magic can shatter stone walls. That's probably referring to the shatter spell itself. Okay, so I don't know where Rupert or the Dream Sheep are. As far as branches usually go, the lowest floor of any given branch is like usually far more difficult. So like layer 6 is like an ambush. It's not. I forgot I already fell down into layer 6. Okay, so sometimes layer 6 can be an ambush where it's like a big open floor and everything's in the middle and sees you. Guess it's not. Okay. Maybe extra careful in layer 6. I do want loot from it. If I can beat layer 6 before going into any of the branches, that'd be nice to avoid backtracking. I hope that this is a safe area. It sort of is. I'll hide in this mushroom. There we go. Oh, I thought this may have been an exit. It's not. Okay, slowly clearing things out. Water moccasin, throw rocks. Death yak. Backing up. Multiple death yaks. Taking 2 up. Oh, one of them died on the way, I guess. Okay. Oh, I didn't check my blood armor. I'm going to go to a different downstairs. Okay, that was over here. Alright, so now I can lure... Oh, hello, wolves. I'll take 3 wolves up. I can do that. The wolf is struck by your spines. Wolf is struck by your spines. Wolf is struck by your spines. And one of them died on the way. Okay, that was fun. Alright, I don't want to get trapped near things, though. Alright, What is that? Oh, Scroll of Amnesia. I apparently did not turn that off. There we go. I do not have amnesia, right? Okay. Do I have any more identify? Don't have any more identify. Alright, what scrolls do I not know? Let's see. Yeah, I don't want to, like, waste acquirement. I don't want to use noise. So I guess I won't read any of them. I don't know, I mean, if I choose acquirement and get weapon and it gives me a really good polearm, that'd be nice. So the thing about Death Yaks can gore for up to 30 damage. They hurt. Nothing even special. They come in packs and they hurt. There we go. Okay. Still kind of worried about taking Yaks up and then finding the Dream Sheep and Rooper and then having all of them on me at once. That would not be fun. If I fell asleep, there's a good chance I would just die from Rupert's +3 triple sword of Holy Wrath. God, that's like a scary ghost story to a Demonspawn. Spiny Frog. Take that out. Ooh. Alright, so there's things that are guarding that area. Okay, they destroyed a plant. They're going to work around. All these things are fine for me right now. Rest. Push into generation. Ooh, 17 sling bullets and a blackened lapis lazuli amulet. So this... okay. Yoink. Okay, let's see what this is. Cursed amulet of inaccuracy. Well, scroll up, remove curse. Drop the amulet of inaccuracy. Hope that we get something else better next time we find an amulet. Let's see. By the way, I believe there is an artifact that uses... why is there a normal rat? That I managed to not kill in a single hit, 2 hits, okay. Am I sure that I took off the amulet of inaccuracy? Yeah. Wand of paralysis, that should be off. Okay, enslavement off, paralysis off, polymorph off, random effects off. Okay. Polymorph. I don't know. I might keep polymorph on just in case of like super crazy last-ditch efforts. Oh, torpor snail. Alright, an ice dragon and a torpor snail, but that's a locked door, basically. Torpor snails can be dangerous if they're with other things, because they slow you if you're in line of sight. Okay. Hornet. I'm going to throw multiple hornets. I'll stay here so that only one of them can attack me at a time, because their ability to paralyze and poison. Stay here. There we go. Another torpor snail. I'm going to back up. There we go. Okay. Hello, Hornet. What is over there? I mean, there's a book. Tyrant Leech. Well, I'm going to throw rocks at it. Wow, this thing's tanky. Okay. So there's a lot of gold in there. Yeah, like that's not crazy amount, but 20, 40... I mean, that adds up. Could I take the ice dragon? No, I don't. It has cold breath. It's a fully grown ice dragon. It's not like a drake or something. And I have no cold resist. If I were to unwield my trident, then I would have half damage versus cold. I don't think I'm willing to do it for just some gold. If there was something I knew I needed in a shop, Book of the Earth, latest liquefaction, Bolt of Magma, Statue Form, Iron Shot, Shatter, like, okay. The spells in this game are super interesting. Like, what's Leta's liquefaction? It's an earth hex that turns the earth around you, like, kind of muddy. It makes the ground unstable, so it slows enemies around you as, like, an aura. Bolt of Magma is Conjuration, Fire, and Earth, so it's a triple school spell, so it's kind of hard to get up, but it deals combination fire and physical damage, so like nothing is completely resistant against it, and it penetrates too. Statue form is interesting. It's transmutation that turns you into stone. It greatly increases your unarmed damage and gives you a bunch of resistances. Iron Shot is just Conjuration's Earth, just straight up like shoot a block of iron at them to damage them. In a Shatter, you'll notice that this one has a its icon is broken. That's a neat little touch, and like that's a level 9 spell. Like level 9 spells tend to have extra things going on with their icon so that you know they're special. So the whole hard rock wall description we saw earlier said like only the mightiest of magics can shatter it. Yeah, you'd need shatter, and that is a level 9 earth spell. That is very difficult to get castable well. Alright. So I guess the hornets were just guarding a book. Torpor snail. Uh-oh. Okay. It's gone. More tyrant leeches. So weird. Another one, oh. More hornets. Backing my way up. Okay. Alright, I'm not losing that much health. Oh, a lindworm too. Alright, this is dangerous. I'm gonna read a scroll. I'm gonna quaff heal wounds and then might, so I can kill these things a lot easier. So I'm still poisoned, but it's like 1 HP left. I'm not gonna bother curing that. Wait a turn. Okay. Wait. Alright. Oops. Wait. Okay. That was, kind of dangerous. Hey, shoes. Do I have shoes? Nope, I've been going the entire dungeon without any shoes. Oh, wait a minute. No boots. I have hooves too, though. These are going to be normal boots, so I would lose out on the hoof additional attacks, so I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to put them on. Oh, great. Torpor snail slowing me while these things are attacking me. Okay. It was dumb of me to try to run away with torpor snails. Alright, pole arms to 14, armor to 7. Oh, they were guarding some sort of treasure trove here. Oh, 1 potion of Berserk Rage. That's... Alright, sure game. Ooh, okay, so yeah, the final floors of many branches tend to have these like little guarded areas with bad combinations of monsters that happen to have nice stuff in them. Back away to a known area. Stab. Can't wait till I'm out of lair, or not dealing with lair enemies, and want to change back to my halberd. I mean, this trident's nice, but enemies are getting extra hits in because I'm not killing them as fast. So even though like my attacks are faster and I'm like draining and I'm more accurate and stuff, not dealing quite as much damage. Okay. A hell rat. Interesting. Don't see those too often. Alright, invocations increased to level 11. Neat. So, grow Oklobs down to 13% failure rate. Wow, I totally forgot about my god abilities for stuff like this. That thing I was in the bottom right. Yeah, I'm really bad at using god abilities. Hornet. Just back up until it catches up. Rest here. Whatever, throw stuff at the wyvern. So, that looks like the beginning of something special. Like, I see like radial things going towards that, and every time I go to that, I've got to like back away or work around it because there's lots of monsters. So that might be like the final end treasure vault. Oh, hello, redback spider. So what do y'all do? Not familiar with you. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, it's strong poisoning. But it itself is not strong, apparently. Wow. Did I, like, wake things up in there? Did I go and, like, interrupt a birthday party and everything's coming after me now? Hello, Hornet. Jeez. River rat. You know, at least if I can lure them out here to kill them individually, that's much better than being swamped. Okay, yeah, this definitely looks like some sort of special. Ooh, a ring. Wait for the wyvern to get around here. Rest. Bunch. Okay. Where are they all streaming in from? Another redback. Don't get strongly poisoned. Okay. Wow. Alright. Did something make noise and I wasn't paying attention? I mean, me not paying attention is par for the course with this game. Alright, Guardian Serpents you don't want to find with other enemies because blink allies encircling. They can literally, they have a spell. Is this a spell or an ability? Okay. Okay. Blink allies encircling, despite having the monster symbol, it is a spell which is affected by silence and anti-magic. If an enemy has both spells and natural abilities, they will be segmented. So, like, these are spells. Blink allies encircling, so everything that's like its ally are basically, you know, the enemy of my enemy is my friend, according to the Guardian Serpent, so everything that wants to kill me, the Guardian Serpent can literally teleport them into a circle around you, so I'm glad I'm finding this thing by itself. Bam, and it's dead. They're not very dangerous. They do have some of their own capabilities, but not nearly as deadly as their allies. Okay, that's a dead end. I want to find out which of these entrances is a dead end and which entrances are not dead ends, so I know where I can hide and where's safe to approach. Scroll of enchant weapon. Wolf spider, I believe, are just melee attackers. Yeah, this is just short bow and scale mail. Not exactly interesting. Okay, this is gold. So I can work my way over here. Ooh, that's a number of things. Let me just use my ability to go through plants, I guess. Ooh, okay, I'm going to back myself up into this corner here. You know, a long hallway would be preferred, so I had an escape route, but I do not believe that these things are going to cause me to have to escape. God, how many monsters could have been in that thing? There's like a finite number of blocks, and monsters can't overlap, so it's like... Alright. Ooh, what's this? Identify. A single scroll, holy word, okay. Could be useful for dealing with other demons later. Well, let me make sure this isn't a little entrance. Okay, it's not. Okay, so it looks like one of these areas is the entrance. Both of these, maybe. Yeah, both of these. Blackened opal ring. I have 2 remove curse. Gonna back around here. You know what? Wait, do I know what rings of attention are? I do not. Oh wait, yes I do. It's just grayed out. Rings of attention. Okay, so this can't be a ring of attention. So I will put on blackened opal ring over the protection of fire. Okay, this is a ring of ice. So this is not a ring of protection from ice. This is a ring of like ice attunement. So it does give you a pip of cold resistance, but it takes away a pip of fire resistance to do it. But it also makes your ice magic stronger. So normally I wouldn't want this, but it's the only cold protection. I don't know, wait, I have the Scarf of Resistance, and I'll be unwielding this later, so never mind, I'm going to drop the Ring of Ice. Even though it would be nice to actually wear this Ring of Ice and then go tangle with the Ice Dragon, actually, I'm going to go do that. Just so I get some use out of it. Let's see. It was over here. Alright. Do I want to quaff anything before I go do it? Let's see. Agility for more dodging. Yeah, I'm going to quaff a potion of agility. Ooh. Okay, I may have underestimated... is this susceptible to poison? It's resistant to poison, okay. Ooh, didn't realize it could push me away. I'm gonna survive this. I'll be fine. Ooh. Ice Dragon Corpse, +0 Ice Dragon Scales. So, looking at my +4 chainmail, it's 8, 15, 10. Ice Dragon Scales are 9, 11, 12. So they have less encumbrance and a higher rating. So it is RF minus, but it is RC plus plus. So I'd lose... Alright, so let me drop this Ring of Ice and put on the protection from fire. So now I have 2 pips of fire resistance, 1 pip of cold. So I'm at, hold on, let me get in here, close the door, wait for all my buffs to wear off, and get all this gold. Jesus, that is a lot of gold. Alright, so I'm at 19 AC, 12 evasion. So 2 pips of RF, 19, 12. And you know what, in fact, I can count that as, because I'm going to be swapping away, so let's pretend that that's 2 RF and 1 RC, 1912. Right aware this, I would go from 1 RF and 3 RC, and instead of 1912, it'd be 1614. I'd lose 2 AC for 14, or 2A. I'd lose 3 AC for 2 evasion, so I'd go less. That's because the Ice Dragon Scales are +0 and the chainmail is +4. I do not have any scrolls of enchant armor that I know about. Yeah. 2, 2, 2, 3. This is tempting, but I will wear the chainmail for now. Yeah, okay. Because, you know, who knows? I don't want to, like, read any scrolls or basically do any spending of consumables, because this could be something nice. I could have something good in it. Right, I think I want to drop... Yeah, I dropped the ice already. Okay. Yeah, looks like I made things mad. Oh, hello. And they came out earlier. Back myself up in here. Alright. Hello, Spiny Frog. I can rest. Okay, so gold pieces, scroll of identify, immolation, this. Alright. Use identify on this, I guess? Scroll of vulnerability, okay. That's my inventory, 48 out of 52. Okay. So Overgrow would not be able to affect... Oh, it would be able to affect those. Interesting. Only the mightiest of magic can shatter stone walls. So I guess maybe it wouldn't shatter the other stone walls, unless I'm remembering wrong. Because of, they were like... They were vault stone walls. Alright, now let me head out for auto-explore. Near starving, eat a ration. Done exploring, okay. Now... I still... Oh, hello, spare water moccasin that wandered out and didn't find me earlier. Now, I still have Rupert and the Dream Sheep to contend with. I don't need to kill them. And the 2 branches I'm going to enter, Shoals is on layer 2, and Spider's on layer 3. So I think I'm going to completely ignore Rupert. Oh, there's a Dream Sheep. Break line of sight, kill it. Okay. Enemies will spawn in packs, but they don't always move in packs. So that Dream Sheep wandered off. Yeah, so I don't think Rupert's weapon is going to... Hold on, how do I look at annotations? Oops. Nope, alright, whatever. Just gonna ignore it. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so do I want to do shoals or spider? Crap, did I ever get... well, the +3 trident are poison. The thing about shoals is that I have, like, I've got 1 level of magic resistance just from leveling up. And there's a robe of magic resistance. Yeah, and staves aren't going to do it for me. So I guess... I don't know, could I handle orc? Could handle orc and go to the shops. Could probably handle orc and go to the shops, because I want to get poison resistance or magic resistance before I go into any of the other branches. So let's use Control G. Dungeon default 9, so yeah, dungeon level 9. Orc is on D9 as well. There we go. Orc, go down. Oh, hello. Ooh, there's an orc warlord. Yeah, okay, so apparently the Control X to look at everything around you will show you their armor. Orc warlord, +2 dire flail of draining, and a +0 chainmail. Like, +0 chainmail doesn't sound special, but when it's on enemies, it's extra, you know, AC you don't want. Let's see. Okay, let's look at this orc, which is wielding a +0 club. So I highlighted... Whoops. I'm dumb. Orc warlords can go into a frenzy. I thought I was in selection mode, so I hit up a bunch to go. I was not. Alright, let's look at this one. Okay, so AC 0, EV++. But if I look at this one, AC plus. Okay, so the AC, EV, and MR, I guess, shows them with their current equipment. So let's see what this guy has. AC plus. Alright. I'm gonna let him go up one more. One more. Okay, that guy killed himself. One more. The Orc Warlord rewards a battle cry. Orc hits you. Come on, there we go. There we go. Okay, let me just take this guy by himself. Nice. That was kind of dangerous. That's kind of dangerous as well. Don't kill me. Up to 32 damage plus a +2 dire flail draining, so that might kill me. So, heal wounds. Of course, now I hit him and get healed a little, and a little more. And a little more. None that time. None that time. Take a little damage. Come on. Okay. Yeah, maybe I'm not ready for orc. Okay. Let's do dire flail training. Orc corpse. Nom nom. Okay. Spider or shoals? And I'm in red draining too, so I've got crappy skills. Yeah, so I guess that was my wake-up call that I'm not ready for that. Man, I was hoping I would be. Because I was thinking, oh, it's just a bunch of orcs and like a miscellaneous ogre or two, and I've cleared out tons of those already. Nope. Alright. So if I go shoals, I'll likely get better polearms. Yeah, I don't have to worry about magic attacks, like magic debuffs. Or shoals, there it is. Alright, I guess I will stop here for today then. God, I'm drained going in there too. Oh well, I'll figure something out, I'll be fine. Yeah, okay, we'll figure it out, I'll look at my equipment, we'll be fine. So, let's see if I manage to survive later. I've been eating or drinking heal wounds potions more than I should have been, but, we'll see how it goes. For that orc, I probably should have quaffed, like, agility for more dodge and then might, and I would have been fine. So, yeah, still kind of scared to use my consumables ahead of time if I'm not sure on the danger of a monster, but I should have known better there. Alright, well, let's see how long this character goes. He survived 2 episodes so far, despite me derping around, so this has gone pretty well. Alright.